Hello and welcome back to another episode of Jurassic's World. My name's Jurassic and this is my world. So today we are going to be working a little bit more on our fortifications here in the north of the village, but I wanted to show you a bit more of what I've got done after the last video. Showed you a sneak peek of where I got to at the end of the previous video, but let's show you where we are now. So managed to come over this way and build a river gate over the river that sort of snakes into our little town. So just to defend against the zombie hordes, we've put in this iron gate. We've built up the walls, and yeah, we can actually get into these towers and walk all the way across these fortifications. And then as we get blinded by the sun, we come around to this area. So we've got a little gate at the back of this fortification, so in the north, which leads just through into where our windmill is, our vineyard, our greenhouse and apiary. Still got to finish the path over towards the windmill, but we have done that down into this plain area, and then we've also sort of scattered it out where some of the villagers or the townsfolk are going off to forage in the sort of plains. And then over this side we've managed to curve the wall around, and as you saw from the intro, we have built a guard tower here, and I even decided to put a roof on it after we finished or after I finished the time lapse. So let's go and have a little peek inside. So we've got a little storage area down here, so where the guards people can store some arrows or supplies. Then we've got a trapdoor up to the first floor, or a ladder up to the first floor, where we can walk along the fortifications. Haven't done this side, so we're going to do a how-to or tutorial on how to build a guard tower, and that's going to go right there where those orange wall blocks are. And then up here we have got the main floor, so we can now see out over the plains. So if we have some zombie hordes or a raid happening, we can see where they are and get them. So we've got some trees pushed back over there. We did have some just down here, but that's not very good if you're trying to defend. People can hide in them, so I've chopped them down. We've kept the ones on the inside of where the wall will be, but otherwise we've chopped them down. So this is where we are for today. So we'll do a quick tutorial on how to build these towers over there, and then I think we'll probably pop into the nether, because it's been actually quite a while since I've spent some proper time in the nether. Not on the nether roof like when we built the gold farm. That's too easy. We're going to be going into the nether and having a little fun there, because it has been some time since I've been there. So anyway, let's get on with the video and let's build our watchtower over there and go for a quick tutorial. So to build this style of watchtower or medieval tower, we're going to start with a 5x5 dimension. This may grow by 1, 2, possibly even 3 in a few situations, but the main tower will be 5x5, and then the rest is really up to how you texturize it. And what you want to grab is some of the blocks, or all of the blocks that you're going to want to use. So I've grabbed all of the stone variants that I'm going to use, and then the stairs and slab derivatives of them, and then I've also grabbed the mossy blocks as well, just to add in some extra little details when we get to the end. So now we've got to this stage, we want to start building up the walls. So from here, what you want to do is come up a minimum of 12. So I'm just going to go up actually 14 on this occasion, and then just flick, or I use the mouse scroller to flick through, and I've actually lost count now, so we'll count on the next one. Right, so that is up to 14. Now what we want to do is place blocks all the way around, so it is a square going vertically up. So we'll run ahead and do all that. So there we go, we have our tower with it partially texturized, and I always try and do it as I'm building up, just so that you can get an idea and a feel for it. Like maybe I need to break things up, but as we're building this, things will get taken out naturally. So just for me, it speeds up the process. So what we need to do now is come up here and come down at least 3 blocks. So where that cracked stone is, we're going to start the next phase of making this look a little bit more attractive than just a square block up in the sky. So we're going to come up here and we're going to knock out 5 blocks from this block here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to grab our stone bricks, stone stairs, walls like so. And actually I've decided I want these to be facing the other way, so like so, because obviously we can't do it on 2 axes, it's just on 1. So we'll have everything facing north. So we'll do that on every corner, and then we'll come back and do the rest. So now what we want to do is pull in the arrow slits, so windows, if you want to call them like that. But we're going to come up here, and where this middle one is, we're going to knock 2 above it. Yep. And then that one there. So there we go. We have a window, and then what you can do is place a block like so. Let's come up a little bit higher, and then you can put in the window slit. So not like that. Let's come over here. There we go. And there. So that's your window or arrow slit or window. So I'm going to put it in, so this will be freestanding until I build the wall over to it, and then we'll have a better idea of how things are going to work. But for this, for the purpose of this, we're going to come around and do this on each side, and then we'll come back with the next step. So then what we want to do is make a little opening somewhere that will do nicely. Ooh, nice treats in there for us. Let's make sure we are lit up, as we are still in survival, and we're going to come all the way up to the top here. I'm just going to build a platform so I don't fall down. There we go. So now what we want to do is grab some of our stairs like so, and then we're going to come around and we're going to place stone stairs on each of the 3 sort of odd blocks, and you can variate it up with different blocks. Doesn't have to be the same one. I typically try and use stone brick stairs as much as possible, just because for me I want it to look substantial rather than crumbling on this occasion. But using some of the andesite and the stone stairs is fine. Now to get this variation at the top here, it's quite a simple pattern. So just in between these 3 on the sides, not the corner ones, we're just going to place a slab between each of the stairs, and you can variate this up as well. We're gonna do so. So now we've got a slightly wider platform, and then you're going to grab some of your stone variations yet again, and where we place the slab, that is where we're going to place these full blocks like so, and then grab your stairs once again. Yep, there is quite a lot of sort of jumping in and out of your inventory. So then what we're going to do is come up on the blocks and then just place these upside down stairs next to them like so, and then we get that really cool pattern. Let's go with that block. Okay, so there we go. Oh, well, we might, whilst we're down here, let's have a look. So we are starting to see that pattern evolve from our building blocks. So now to just finish off this part, we're going to place blocks or stairs on top like this, facing this way, and that will give us the pattern that we're looking for. There we go. So we've got that top crenelle, I think it's called, done. And now we're going to just head back down. Yeah, there we go. Head back down and let's pull that out. So in here, we're just going to clear out the grass and put some of our blocks. And this is where the sort of variation really starts coming into play. So I'm going to put that, and then we'll have a mossy in a corner. That's obviously the wet or damp corner. Put in some of those, that, and I'm going to replace that with that one, and then that, like so. So that's our entrance. Now on the outside we have a bit more texturing to do, because yeah, it's looking kind of plain and boring. So what we want to do is come up on the sides with our full block. So let's start going around with these. So what we'll do, one side at a time, we'll start building up this base. We want it to look like it can support this whole tower. And don't be afraid to use a bit more cobblestone at this stage. We kind of want it to look a bit more like, you know, rock has been piled up against it, and it's sort of supporting this tower and really holding up some of that weight, and it's sort of crushing down on it a little bit. So mixing in some of these stair blocks just to sort of make it look a little bit more like these bits are crumbling down. I think I'm pretty happy with that, and again, it's really up to you to sort of make this your own sort of texture and build. I think I might actually take that one out and put that one, just breaks up that cobblestone a little bit. So that's the sort of main stone bits done. Yeah, we'll put that one there just as a placer. So now what we need to do is start putting in some of the wood, which will really sort of transform it into a bit what we've got over there. So on the outside here, where these arrow slits are, we're going to just put in some of our spruce trapdoors. Obviously, if you want to use a different wood, you can. But obviously this will match the roof, so I like to use it. And I always put it so the arrow slit is right next to this, because someone's going to have to reach out and grab that and close it. So to me, that makes sense that they have to be able to reach it, whereas on the other side just looks a little too far, if I'm honest. So there and there, and we're just going to work all the way around. There we go. So now that's just added a bit of color in there. I think also what I'd like to do is, I've just noticed we want to put in, or I want to put in, where is it? Oh, it's already in my inbox. Inventory. Can I get up here? Bit of parkour. There we go. So I just want to put in a little bit of this mossy stone brick just to break that up a bit. I think we'll put in a little bit here. Remove that one. Oh, I haven't got my mossy cobble. There we go, like so. And then what you can also do is, just to break things up a little bit more, give it some age, is we can just put in some bits which have kind of started to break down a little bit, maybe like so. You know, a piece of stone has fallen out. So, no, I think that one. There we go. Let's put one. Don't want to take too much out, otherwise it will just look like it's not doing very well and very much sort of gonna fall over. But just a little bit of texture, I think that's fine. That looks good. Excellent. Okay, so that's the main tower done. So what we need to do next is the roof. So going to need to grab some wood blocks. For the roof, what we're going to do is come into each corner and come up 6, and then across to the next one, and repeat all the way around. So you've got the wooden frame. So then what you're going to do is come to each of the corners and place upside down stairs in each one. And then grab your slab. So we're going to go slab and then a normal stairs like so. And again, repeat this all the way around. Then up to you where you place these, but we're going to follow the same pattern as we had on the stairs in the corners. So have them facing like so, as you can't have a corner stairs in this scenario. And then in the middle, we're going to place 2 planks and 1 on either side like so. Then grab your stairs and place them on either side of that block there. Ooh. And like so. And then we're going to get the planks once again and come up 2 in each corner. There we go. And then we are going to place a stairs and there, and then here we're going to place upside down stairs like so. And then grab your planks and we're going to place 1 like so. And then with the stairs we're going to go opposite, so we know stairs were facing this way, so we are then just going to go in the opposite direction like so. And then on the top here we can come up 1 with the stairs, and then grab your planks once again and come up like so. And now we have got to do just this top bit here. So what we'll do is we'll come up 2. So then you want to grab a wall. So this can be any of the variants of the wall, it's up to you, but I prefer either cobblestone or stone brick. And then going to place two or three fence posts on top of that. I'm going with 2. We've got 3 on that one over there. And then we're just going to drop down to here, grab spruce trapdoors and place these either side. Sometimes it's just easier to do it the old way. There we go, like so. And that is the top of our, no it's not quite. So I like to grab some fence. So these corner bits here are the only things that are spawnable. So either put some buttons, or like I'm doing, put some fence posts. Just prohibits anything from spawning there and dropping down on you from above. So that is our tower done, or the vast majority of it. So what you can do now is come back round and texture the ground, add in some bushes, some trees, etc. But that is the tower pretty much there, other than any sort of little design choices that you want to make. So yeah, we're going to call that, and I think we're just going to head on into the Nether and have a bit of fun there, and then we'll return to this. And yep, it's getting dark, let's sleep. So this is editing Juras6x, and we have well and truly run out of time on building the watchtower, so we won't be heading to the Nether in this episode. We're going to leave that till the beginning of the next one, and hopefully you will join me once again for that episode. But whilst we're just finishing this video, here is a quick time lapse of us building up the wall and the final tower on this part of the town's defences. And if you haven't done already, please subscribe, like and comment, and we'll see you next time for the next episode of Jurassic's World. Bye!